to another exciting edition of the Sharks Academic Competition between senior high school students across the country, Ghana. Now, this particular contest between TI AMASS from Kumasi, a round of applause for them. And Okuapeman Senior High School. An appreciation for them. Now, this contest is going to be over 4 rounds. I am ready whenever you are. My name is Patrick Stephenson and I'll be moderating this particular contest. I think it's important we get to know who you are. So I'll start off with you, Okuapeman. Who do we have?
Colin Saduku.
I'm Modifajo.
Denchi Christopher.
Balam Gabriel Do.
And these gentlemen are representing Okuapeman Senior High School. TI AMASS. Who do we have?
Abdul Razak Dabiru.
Puasha Spendlab.
Umar Musa Abdullah. Abdul Wahab Sidi.
Abdul Wahab Sidi. Abdul Wahab Sidi. And these candidates are representing TI AMASS. I'm going to start off with a school to my immediate left, which is Okuapeman Senior High School. In 3 minutes, you are to answer the following questions. The questions will be about the country Ghana and the continent of Africa, if need be. A wrong answer at this point, no penalties. Okuapeman, here we go. Question 1. What is the full representation of the acronym ARPS as associated with the political history of this country? Ghana. Yes, Gabriel?
Aborigines Right Protection Society.
Aborigines Right Protection Society is correct for 10 points. When did Algeria gain her independence? Algeria. Yes, Gabriel?
1960.
I am sorry, that answer is wrong. Which is the first African country to host the FIFA World Cup tournament? Yes, Gabriel?
South Africa.
South Africa is correct. From which country did Tetekwashi bring cocoa into Ghana? Yes, Gabriel?
Fernando Po.
Fernando Po. Fernando Po. When did the Dutch settle? When did the Dutch sell their forts to the British? Yes, Gabriel?
1649.
I'm sorry, it's not 1649. I doubt they would have been here by 1649. It's 1872. 1872. Where is the capital of the Western North region? Yes, Gabriel?
Sepirioso.
Bioso is correct for 10 points. Who is the president of the Ghana Journalists Association? Yes, Gabriel?
Roberta J.
I am sorry, Roberta J is incorrect. Roberta J is incorrect. Your final question. The Gonja, under the leadership of Ndewura Japa, migrated from... Yes?
Senegal.
Senegal, the country of Senegal. The country of Senegal. And that brings us to the end of your set of questions for round number 1. Same rules of engagement apply, TI AMASS. Here we go. Are you ready? Question 1. Which year did Namibia gain her independence? Namibia.
1962.
1362.
1962.
1962. That answer is wrong. Which is the first African country to play at the FIFA World Cup tournament?
Pass.
Yes.
Pass.
You are skipping? Fair enough. When did Dr. Hilal Liman become the president of Ghana?
Pass.
1978.
1978 is wrong. Who is the governor of the Bank of Ghana?
Dr.
Yes,
Ernest
Abdul
Addison.
Razak.
Dr.
Yes?
Ernest Addison.
Dr. Ernest Addison is correct for 10 points. What is the full meaning of SMC, one of the military regimes to run government in this country? Yes, Abdul Razak?
Supreme Military Council.
The Supreme Military Council. What is the name? What is the name of the railways minister? The minister responsible for railway. Yes, Abdul Razak?
Honorable Jogate.
Honorable Jogate. Jogate is the correct answer. Where did the Dangerous defeat the Asantes and took control over their entire territory?
Pass.
Pass. Question 8. Which was the first school to be built in the Gold Coast? Mfansipim School, ADDISON College, University of Ghana, and Philip Kwaku Boys School.
Mfansipim School.
I know Mfansipim appealed to you, but the answer is wrong. It's not Mfansipim. It is not Mfansipim. It is the Philip Kwaku Boys School. That is the first educational institution to have been built in the country. Please, a round of applause for them. That brings us to the end. Brings us to the end of round number 1.
The best things here at Webster in terms of our academics are our small classroom settings.
Allowing you to have that feel of just being alone with the teacher.
You get a glimpse of the world in a classroom.
The school is an inclusive school.
I can't think of a better place to study than Webster.
It's a place you could grow without doing much.
Not only do they make you feel like you can succeed, you know you can succeed.
We have a lot of interesting courses.
Socially, it's like a family.
It feels like family.
We have a lot of seminars by the students, and it gives you a lot of time to flourish and develop yourself.
We're diverse, and it's beautiful.
Everyone is very inclusive of everyone else.
Webster will not only change you, it will transform you as well.
Webster University is an American university with both full service and study abroad locations in the USA, Switzerland, Netherlands, Greece, China, the UK, Austria, Thailand, and Ghana.
Now at the end of round 1, Okuapeman Senior High School amasses a total of 50 points. Appreciation for them. And TI AMASS has 30 points. So we have 30 points here, we have 50 points there. Round number 2. In round 2, I'm going to again read out the rules of engagement. It's important to pay attention to these rules. Questions are going to be bothering on writing, reading, and arithmetic. Each school will be given a question. This time you don't have 8 questions in a row. We'll read a question to one school, we switch over to the other school for a maximum of 10 points. If you answer the question correctly. If the answer is wrong, you attract a penalty of 5 points. If you get the answer wrong, or you decide not to attempt the question, we will pass the question on to the next school as a bonus question, for which, if they're able to provide the correct answer, they get a maximum of 5 points. And if it is wrong, they equally get a deduction of 5 points. Are the rules clear? We start off from my left, Okuapeman Senior High School. In each of the following questions, an idiomatic expression will be given, and I will provide some alternatives or answers. You are to choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given idiom. Okuapeman Senior High School. To bite one's lips. A, to be angry. B, to feel sorry. C, to have doubts. And D, to laugh at others. Yes, the bell is gone. I'm going to have to pass that question off as a bonus question to AMASS. Bell is gone there as well. AMASS, your main question. Same premise. So you are to pick the word that best explains the idiom, right? To lose face. The answers: to be helpless, B, to be fooled, C, to be humiliated, and yes, Umar, is that Umar?
Humiliated.
To be humiliated, that's correct for 10 points. To be humiliated is correct for 10 points. Okuapeman Senior High School, same premise. To draw the long bow. To draw the long bow. A, overestimate oneself. B, put up high demands. C, to demand a very high price. And D, to make an exaggerated statement. Yes, Gabriel?
C.
I am sorry, the answer is not C. I'm going to have to pass that off. Yes, is it Abdul Wahab?
B.
B, that's wrong as well. The answer is not B. The answer is not B, so you lose 5 points. You lose 5 points. AMASS, your main question, same premise. Beggar's description. A poor statement. B, to describe things without care. C, beyond one's own power to describe adequately. And D, none of the above. Yes, Spendylove?
A.
I am sorry, the answer is not A. The answer is not A. I'm going to have to pass that off as a bonus question to Okuapeman Senior High School. And the bell is gone. They equally forfeit the opportunity to get 5 points. Okuapeman Senior High School, your main question. Out of the alternatives, which I will read, you are to choose the one that best expresses the meaning of a given word. So I'll read the word and then I will read the alternatives. Your question, the word is edify. Edify. The alternatives are A, face, B, worship, C, flatter, D, challenge. Yes, Gabriel?
Flatter.
I'm sorry, the answer is not flatter. I'm going to have to pass that question off as a bonus question to AMASS. They will not attempt it. AMASS, same premise. You are to give the one that best expresses the meaning of the word. The word is ribald or rebald, whichever way you decide to pronounce this, whether you are American or you are British. The alternatives: vulgar, A; B is attraction, C refined, D indifferent. The devil is tempting you. My bell is gone. Okuapeman Senior High School, as a bonus question. And the bell is gone there as well. Okuapeman, your main question, same premise. Your word is taciturnity. Taciturnity. The options are A, reserve, B, hesitation, C, changeableness, D, dumbness. And my bell is gone. AMASS, would you take that as a bonus question? The spirits are still speaking to you. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. AMASS, your main question. What is the opposite in meaning of the word obstinate? The options are inflexible, A; B is prominent, C pliable, D fashionable.
A. Inflexible.
I'm sorry, it's not A. I'm sorry, the correct answer is not A. So I'm going to have to pass that off as a bonus question to Okuapeman Senior High School. Yes, Gabriel?
B. B.
B. I am sorry, the answer is not B. The answer is not B. Okuapeman, your main question. Express 50 tens, 8 tenths, and 10 hundredths as a decimal. Yes, Joel? Is it Joel? Yes?
1.85.
I am sorry. The answer cannot be, it can't be 1.85. How is this 1.85? There's, yes, we're going to have to pass that off as a bonus question to AMASS. AMASS, your main question, how many 4-digit numbers have a digit sum of 5? Whose bell did I hear? Is it Abdul Wahab? Yes?
24.
I'm sorry, the answer is not 24. I'm sorry, it's not 24. I'm going to have to go to Okuapeman Senior High School. Okuapeman, you have the answer to that? Okuapeman Senior High School. The sum of the ages of 3 brothers is 32. The oldest brother is twice as old as the youngest brother. The ages of the 2 older brothers differ by 3 years. How old is the youngest brother? My bell is gone. Okuapeman, you forfeit the opportunity to answer the question. I'm going to have to transfer that question to AMASS. Oh, yes. Is it Umar or is Abdul? Which of you rang the bell? Give me the answer. Give me the answer.
7 years.
7 years is correct, ladies and gentlemen. 7 is correct. Your main question. AMASS. A local combination consists of 5 different single-digit numbers. The second number is twice the first. The third number is 50% more than the second number. The fourth number is 1 more than the first number. And the fifth number is 2 more than the fourth number. Find the sum of the digits of the combination. I'm sorry, my bell is gone. Okuapeman Senior High School, would you want to take that as a bonus? Okuapeman, Your main question. Samuel had 1/3 as many mangoes as oranges. He packed 4 mangoes and 3 oranges in each packet and sold them at the market. At the end of the day, he had 6 mangoes and 180 oranges left. How many packets were sold? I'm sorry, Okuapeman Senior High School, your time is up. So we shall go to TIMA's bonus question. Abdul Razak, you are not attempting that as well. The correct answer is 18. 18 packets were sold. TIMAS, your question. Jessica has a rectangle made up of construction paper. She folds the rectangle in half to form another rectangle. She folds the resulting rectangle in half to form a 6 by 6 centimeter square. What is the area in cm squared of Jessica's original rectangle? I'm sorry, your time is up. Okuapeman Senior High School. Yes, Gabriel.
144 meters square.
144. I'll give you the 5 mark. I'll give you the point. So your main question. The people going to an event were comprised of couples. No couple could split between 2 buses, and no single bus could hold more than 65 people. What is the least number of buses needed to get 600 people to the event with the same number of couples on each bus? My bell is gone. You forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. I'll pass that off to TIMAS. Umar Musa, do you have the answer? And the bell is gone. TIMAS, your final question to bring us to the end of round number 2. How many 3-digit whole numbers have their digits in decreasing order when we read them from left to right? I am sorry, the bell is gone, TIMAS. So, Okuapeman, I'll pass it off as a bonus question to you. Do you have the answer? We should give this one to the gods. Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round number 2. At the end of round number 2, Okuapeman Senior High School has negative 15 points. In the case of TIMAS, you equally have negative 5. Question 1, round 3. This term means the study of the universe in Greek for 10 points. Yes, TIMAS?
Cosmology.
Cosmology it is. To both school, one cosmologist is this wheelchair-bound author of A Brief History of Time, and who was once the chair of the Cosmology Center at the University of Cambridge. Yes, Gabriel?
Professor Hopkins.
I will take that. To both schools, within 3, current models peg the age of the universe at about how many billion years old? Yes, TIMAS?
6 billion.
I am sorry, I can't take 6 billion. I can't take... Yes, Gabriel?
5 billion.
If it is not 6, it must be his junior brother 5. But that is wrong. To both schools, these discharges of static electricity can be dangerous to flying planes. For 10 points, name this atmospheric phenomenon. Yes, Gabriel?
Lightning.
Lightning is correct. Lightning is correct for 10 points to both schools. The average power output of a lightning strike is 1 trillion of these units. Standard light bulbs might produce 60 or 100 of this unit. Yes, AMASS?
Kilowatt hour.
I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, I will not take kilowatts hour. So I finished the clues. Oh, yes, Gabriel?
What?
What? To both schools, lightning is capable of producing this high energy form of electromagnetic radiation named for a Greek letter. The most luminous astronomical bursts occur in this energy regime. I'm sorry, my bell is gone. For 10 points each to both schools, pay attention. Name these subatomic particles. I've described them. James Chadwick. Yes.
Neutrons.
Okuapeman?
Neutrons.
Neutrons. Neutrons. There are 6 of these elementary particles that combine to form various hadrons. Their names include up, bottom, charm. Yes, TIMAS?
Quarks.
To both schools, Carl Anderson discovered this first known antimatter particle. It has the same mass as the electron. Yes,
Positron. Positron.
The positron. The positron. Final question for round number 3. This element's dihydroxide is called brucide, while its stearate salt is used to make pills less sticky. A finely divided crystalline form of this metal is named for Rubin Reek, and is used to make difficult Grignard reagent. This element, sulfate, may be administered as Epsom salt. An ion of this metal is at the center of chlorophyll. For 10 points. TIMAS?
Magnesium.
Magnesium it is. And that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of round number 3.
LSU has a vision for tomorrow. One that shows what fierce can do. Out of love for our neighbors and pride in our state, we give all we have, because ours is a spirit without equal, unyielding, unstoppable, making our big world a much better world. LSU, fierce minds, fierce hearts, fierce for the future.
At the end of round 3, Okuapeman Senior High School has 45 points and TIMAS 20 points. TIMAS has 20 points for the end of round number 3. Round 4. In this round, the questions are going to be in the areas of English, Math, Science, and General Knowledge. At this point, we shall have candidates that will answer questions in the areas of English. So Denchi against Spendilove, and then that is Okuapeman Senior High School versus TIMAS. Question 1. Choose from the alternatives the word that is nearest in meaning to the word I will give. Deleterious. The options: morose, harmful, devious, and remorseful. Question 2. Choose from the options the meaning of these idiomatic expressions as used in the sentence. When I refused his request for a loan, he was put out. A. Was annoyed. B. Threatened to use force. C. Started to cry. And D. Collapsed. Yes, Spendilove?
A.
A is correct. A is correct. Was annoyed. Was annoyed. Can we have candidates for responding to questions in the area of mathematics? Mathematics. Collins and Umar. Collins and Umar. Question 1. Both schools. This term comes from the Greek for a stretched line. It is in the denominator of the sine and cosine formulas. And the Pythagorean theorem states that its its length squared is the sum of... Yes, it should be Gabriel, it should be Collins.
Hypotenuse.
The hypotenuse is correct. Both schools. Discrete probability distributions must sum to this value. The only permitted numerator in ancient Egyptian fractions. It appears twice in the Fibonacci sequence and is the multiplicative identity. Yes, Abdul Wahab, Umar?
One.
The number one. The number one. The number one. The number one. Candidates for general knowledge. General knowledge. Gabriel and Abdul Razak. Question 1. When is the World's AIDS Day celebrated each year? Yes,
1st December.
1st December. 1st December. 1st December. Question 2. Who is the first human being to orbit the Earth? I had your bell first, Collins.
Yuri Gagarin.
Yuri Gagarin. Now we have Joel. I can recognize him. And then that is Abdul Wahab. Question 1. Peptization forms this type of substance. The silica in opal forms this type of crystal. Low electric potential at these substances' double layer interfaces called the zeta potential results in the formation of large flakes via flocculation. These substances scatter light in the Tyndall effect. Gels, foams, aerosols, and emulsions. Yes, Abdul Wahab?
Colloids.
Colloids is correct for 10 points. And for question number 2 and the final question of this round, and indeed the final question of the contest between AMASS and Okuapeman Senior High School. So it's a make or break for 2 of you, Abdul and Joel. Because this quantity can depend on the square root of adiabatic index times pressure over density. It is higher in monatomic than diatomic gases. Generally, this value depends on the square root of bulk modulus, an indicator of compressibility over density. Objects exceeding it in air break through a shock front. Mach 1 defines for 10 points what rate at which certain compression waves travel in a given medium. These are the moments that the quizmaster feels excited. When on any of the clues I don't get the answer and I finish the clues and I look at Joel and he shakes his head, and I look at Abdul Wahab and he has no clue where he is, that means that we have done an excellent job. But ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for these contestants. I think they've done an amazing job of not only representing themselves but representing the interest of their various schools at this year's competition. AMASS, 85 points. 85 points. And Okuapeman Senior High School, ably represented by Collins, Joel, Denchi, and Gabriel, has a total of 100 points. 100 points. You will not need Stephen Hawking to tell you at this point that the school that progresses to the next stage of the competition is Okuapeman Senior High School. Another round of applause for them. And to AMASS, ably represented by Abdul Razak, Spendilab, Umar, and Abdul Wahab, we say congratulations for having traveled this far. We wish you all the best, and I hope to see you in 2021, where you get to take revenge against schools like Okuapeman Senior High School and others.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me.
Must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.